That's the world I want to be in, the world where everyone is inspired, everyone is working towards the things they are the most passionate about.
Go out there and create something awesome today.
Hey guys, it's Amara. I am at Juanita Beach Park, and this is in Kirkland, Washington, which is a city that is kind of like outside of Seattle. I am here for some business stuff I have to do, but I thought I would come and show you because it's really, really beautiful, and fall is like, what? Super duper fall goals, hashtag fall goals. And this tree just keeps dropping like remarkable, like one single leaf. You know when like trees just drop a leaf and you're like, spectacular. I think that's kind of one of the things that YouTube has done for my life. I want to talk today about things that YouTube has done that are really positive, because I think a lot of times social media gets a bad rap. So let's talk about some of those things. One of the things I think I've gotten personally out of social media, as weird as this is gonna sound, is inspiration to go out into the world away from my camera. So right now I'm in a park and I'm technically vlogging, but the truth of the matter is it is because of social media that I now take pauses to go and spend time in parks, and I will put my phone down, because for every bit of footage you guys see, there's like the whole rest of my life that happens, solar flare times, that happens in the background, in the foreground, all around. I mean, you guys get one perspective, and I'm not shooting in 360 yet. But another thing that I think social media really does is it gives you a perspective into the value of small things. Before I was spending a lot of time on Instagram, I may not have noticed how beautiful individual like tree leaves are, how nice it is when there's that moment where one single leaf falls. These kinds of things I think are actually amplified by people having so much of them in their life. You start to go, this is a really beautiful leaf. And as much as a lot of people think that that stuff is really trite, I can't tell you how many times I've had people say, how many pictures do we need to see of people's food? You're seeing a picture of their food, but what you're really seeing is a picture of a moment in their life that is exciting, fun, and inspired. And I don't think there's anything wrong with a world full of people who are inspired. In fact, that's the world I want to be in, the world where everyone is inspired, everyone is working towards the things they are the most passionate about. That's just what I was thinking, and I thought I'd stop and talk about that. Leave me a comment below and let me know one of the things in social media world that you find that benefits your life. And I'm gonna go back to checking out this beach, and I'll show you guys some pictures because it's beautiful. All you guys are seeing is the apartment, because that way it was like this. It's just crazy water time. Seagulls got some sweet digs. There's something alive in this bush, which of course means I turn towards it, right guys? Anyway, I've seen a couple of ducks doing the plop into water. See? Beachy. It's nice. Okay, so I have to go back and do some more adulting, but I just wanted to stop and say hi and have some thoughts on the many benefits of social media, because it's not about the tool, it's how you wield it, especially when it comes to social.
This is the F-bomb, and I'm gonna drop it. What? There it is, the F-bomb, you guys. Drop it like it's hot. It smells like lavender. It's kind of nice. It looks like it's got candy on top of it. It doesn't. It's not candy.
Hey guys, it's Amara. Woo! I have Starbucks and I have friends. They're there, and we're hanging out today at Adobe because they are having the first creator advocate event, which is what Vlogger Fair grew up to be, I think. I think that's what I'm understanding it happened. I don't know. Chris, you can feel free to explain to them below what all that means, or we'll link to a video below if I can find one about, I think I saw one where Chris was explaining the whole thing. Anyway, that's what we're doing today, and so I'm here at Adobe. But these ladies are taking much more artful shots.
Gotta be cinematic. Right. My channel's, I do adventure and lifestyle vlogs in a cinematic form. Woo. So it's AudreySeda, AudreySeda.
Okay, cool. And Nikki. You've seen Nikki before. You guys might remember Nikki from the panel we did at Seattle YouTube Day. Also, for being awesome.
We're a lifestyle panel, and my channel is LifeMadeSimplyWithNikki, where I do DIYs, mom tips, organization, home decor stuff.
If you're thinking, man, I need to learn how to cook a little bit better, over there, because I feel like you've leveled up my cooking skills.
I try. It's like all about making it look good.
Yeah, it is. You know, I think that always is fulfilling. That's why you click the Instagram. Where it's like, look at this food, I want that.
And you're like, I can
click,
do this. Yeah.
click. You're like 5 hours later, you're like, what's wrong here?
I just try to be like Nikki, honestly.
Right. We all do. We all do.
Trying to be like her.
It's life made simply with Nikki.
Yeah.
And once again,
AudreySeda.
AudreySeda. So you guys subscribe to them. Woohoo! Woohoo! Anyway, we're gonna go do stuff. Bye.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm in Adobe. You know how you know that? Look at these primary beautiful colors. Anyway. Hey guys, we're Secret Adobe Talks. Dun dun dun. Nikki's back. There, oh, all of us. Anyway, so we were just talking to a bunch of the Adobe researchers here, and they want to know how you guys define vlogging. Since this is going to go on my vlog channel, feel free to leave a note below, because it's a kind of a flexible conversation that people are having, and at some point maybe I'll write something about it for the website, the much neglected website, or potentially for the 4th channel, which hasn't happened yet. Something new, 2018, surprise.
Haters, so go ahead, you have my permission, whip out your smartphone, whip out your camera. This one is like, I'm gonna get it done for you. So here's who you don't listen to. Here is a message from me to all of your haters. Hey haters, how you doing? It's Roberto. So if you're here and you're watching this content creator, you're watching anybody who's put their real name and real face out there and build something in the light of day, and you want to hate on them or you want to troll on them from an egg in Twitter or a fake dark meme profile because you think that you're an edgelord, I got a message for you about what a loser you are, because, and this is real talk, and I've never went on this rant before, so I want to talk about what a loser you are, because here's the thing. They owe you a debt of thanks because you just wasted attention that you could have been spent building yourself up, monetizing, doing something meaningful, staying in the light of day, to be in the shadows like a coward trying to cut someone down who's doing something that you can't and that you don't have the guts to do and the courage to do, because they are owning their thing with their real face and real name, and when the checks start coming in and are written to them in their real name, you're gonna still be there trolling and hating instead of building something of value that is investable. And if you got the time for that, then that really says something about you, because you could easily be investing that time in yourself, because I tell you what, I'm a pretty selfish dude on some level, and I'd rather give that time to myself than somebody that's just gonna delete me, just going to hit the spam button, just going to hit the block button. So while you waste your time, and I teach them exactly how to filter all of your negative comments and all of your things in every platform so they don't have to deal with you, while you continue to speak into a void, they're gonna keep building a community of people who actually care about what they do. They're gonna create a body of work that represents them in the world. They're gonna stand in the light of day and take all the good things that are coming to them, and you're going to sit there stewing in the shadows, hating, because you don't have the courage and the guts to build something for your own self that you're proud enough to put your actual name on. Because if you actually were going to put your real name and your real face to this, I could almost respect you, and then at least you have guts. But if you're gonna do it and you're gonna be a garbage person about how you communicate to them, then I would say maybe you have guts, but you could stand to gain a little bit of class. So that's my message to you haters, and I feel really bad for you, but I have a message for you too. Go out there and create something awesome today. Create something that's worth putting your name on and actually owning, and then when you're head down, hustling and doing real work and getting real value, you'll find you don't have time to hate on what other people are doing, because you're focused on you and you're staying in your own freaking lane, building something real, instead of sitting there snarking and thinking that that's some kind of freaking accomplishment.
We consider 3 things. There's dialogue, which consists of people like me talking into a microphone, voiceover, natural sounds of people chattering in the space. There's music, either soundtrack, incidental music, diegetic music that's playing in an environment. There's sound effects, me dropping my glasses, changing chords, people writing on paper. And then, usually considered part of sound effects, but I like to break it out, is environmental or ambient, the sound of a room. Things you don't necessarily notice if you're in a space, like the projectors, the hum of the lights, but things that if they're not there, you actually start to miss. It feels hollow, it doesn't feel real.
Does it improve the performance if I rock out with it?
Always. Your performance. Always. And you got the hair, you can get the whipping.